Hey everybody, I'm back again with another toy review. This time it is the brand new NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fred Wolf cartoon April O'Neil. This comes with a foot soldier as well, and it is a bashed foot soldier, meaning unlike the slashed one, the foot soldier is just like cut in the stomach instead of like split in half. But let's get to April and her accessories. She comes with a lot of accessories, which is really nice. And a lot of them have functions that I wasn't expecting them to have, so that's pretty cool. And there are two fan favorites that come with her as well, which I really like a lot, which is probably part of my favorite thing in this set of figures. The first up is the little baby pizza monster, which is really awesome. I really love that. Great sculpt. Only would be cooler if these little arms and legs could move, but hey, it's just a little added bonus, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. I think that's pretty awesome. I hope that we get more of these little guys and the big guy as well down the line in this series of figures. Next up is the Maltese hamster, which is pretty obscure. Not many people know about this or remember this episode, probably. Think it's really cool that this was included, so I hope that's a sign of other cool things to come. Maybe like an accessory pack with like random things in it like this. She also comes with a set of weapon holding hands. She has a lot of accessories and stuff like that you could give to her. She has regular open hands as well, which are on the figure itself. So there's that. She comes with her really awesome Channel 6 news camera, and I was really surprised that this moves, that the handle moves. I wasn't expecting that at all. The detail on this is fantastic. I really love it. I didn't notice this splash of paint at the top here. That's not a big deal though. This looks like it could break very easily though, so I'd be very careful with that. What else? Let's see. It's really cool sculpt on this, and that's like hollow plastic inside, so it's very light, and April is able to carry it fairly well. She comes with a little microphone, which you can see that the Channel 6 News is painted on there and kind of pops out. I'm not sure. It's just painted. I thought maybe it was sculpted on there for a minute, but it's just painted. So there's that. She comes with a recorder and a microphone attached to that as well. That cord that is attached to this and the microphone seems very flimsy and like it could break very easily, so I would be very careful with that. It's pretty much the same exact microphone that is by itself as well, so you get two of them, but it can attach in case that one comes off. But yeah, it's cool stuff. So there's those items. One of the other really cool accessories is her compact turtle com. Unfortunately, the one I got, the paint is not lined up with the sculpt. I'm not sure if anyone else's is like that, but it's kind of neat looking that way. Kind of crazy. So there's a little like flap here, or a little lever on the side that you put your hand on to open this up, and the detail on the inside of this is really nice. Really good sculpt. I was just really surprised that it opens and closes. That's really nice. Little feature that they did there, and it sits in the palm of her hand. So let's get right to April. She's okay. She's not as bad as I thought she would be in person. I'm still kind of disappointed in her though. She's pretty small compared to other figures. The paint job is very nice. Overall, I like the lines that they drew on her. I would have done the same thing if I was making an April figure. There are some oddities on her though, some things they probably couldn't have really done. Her height is the biggest problem really with her. When they originally showed her prototype, she was a lot larger, and for some reason she got shrunk down in the final product. But I mean, it's April, it looks like April. Her neck is really skinny, which is kind of strange, and her head comes off as really big compared to her body, because that's the biggest problem really, I think, is that her body's too tiny. And the head is probably the right size, but the body just needed to be a little bit larger. It's like they kind of like dwarfed her down. Anyways, I like the differences in the yellow. Let's see if I can get closer. There's a different shade of yellow here and here, and on her collar, and like in certain other areas. It's like highlighted, and then like it's a brighter yellow on the front of the figure, and a darker yellow on the back here. And she has this little thing here on the back. I'm not sure what it is, but it's rubbery plastic, and it is glued in place, so it will not move. So I wouldn't try to get that out. Let's see. So her head is just on a ball joint there. It's just like pegged in. It would pop off pretty easily, I think. But after what happened to my leather head figure, I'm not gonna really tempt fate. She has nice tight shoulder ball joint movement here. That's very nice. See, she has double articulation here at the elbow and her forearm. The one at her elbow here is pretty tight. It's a little hard to move even after using the heating trick. And the other thing I want to mention is that you see like how it's kind of like crusty looking in there. That's because the factory is painting the joints for some reason when they ship them out. And as you can see, unfortunately, in my April, on her forearm here, they put a yellow joint for some reason. It was painted her flesh tone color. Actually, you can see some of the yellow flaking off on my finger there. But yeah, I can hide it by putting her arm up or whatever. I'll have her holding an accessory, but it's just kind of weird. NECA has been using like the wrong colors on things lately on quite a few of these figures. I'm not sure why they're doing that. I mean, that's pretty disappointing right there, though. So anyways, there's that. She has a swivel there from her chest and her midsection. This does not move though. I thought it was going to originally when I first saw the figure. I thought they were going to have her articulated here so you could like twist her around, but this goes all the way around here. Let's see. So there's that. Hand articulation. Glad that was not yellow. But they were painted as well. Oh yeah, and this hand has a bit of glue in it for some reason. I don't know why. This her watch was hanging off, which is actually, I'll bring that up too. Her watch here is a separate piece. It slides around. It was just hanging over her hand originally when I took her out of the package. Let's see. And this, like her waist here and her butt, this piece of plastic is soft and rubbery. It's like over top of the base that's underneath here for some reason. It's very weird. Well, it's actually, yeah, there's like the peg inside that holds her legs there. That's inside of this rubbery piece, which is kind of neat the way they did that. I don't think I've ever seen a figure that's constructed like that before. So there you go. There's the leg joint. The legs don't have too much movement because of the way her pants are. But that would make sense. You really wouldn't be able to do that. So they do kind of rotate a little bit. I don't want to fuss with them too much because these NECA figure legs seem to be breaking off for me. So let's move on. It's the knee articulation. Very nice. After heating it up, when I took her out of the box, I couldn't move them at all, but now they're moving very well. I cannot move the upper part of her knee though, for some reason. It's this very, very tight. I think it's because the plastic here is too thick and will not, it just won't rotate through there. And I really don't want to, you know, force it too much. You can see it's, it'll end up snapping off or something, and I will be very upset. So anyways, so April also has foot articulation. I know this here is, can't tell if it's actually white. Yeah, all right, so the joint here on her feet is white. You can see on the back, which is kind of stark because they painted the back of her boots gray, which I don't know why they did that. I would have maybe just kept them all one color because of the joint issue here, like really standing out. But I mean, who really is looking at the back of a figure in their display case or whatever? But that's about it for April. Let me change her hands real fast and show you. Oh, there goes her watch. Fell right off. So yeah, I tried to put that on there. Let me put these weapon holding hands in here, or accessory holding hands, whatever. It's just a lot of paint flaking off from the joints and stuff. All right, so there's that. Let's put April in the distance a little bit so I can show you guys how she can hold a weapon. All right, let's see here. So she's got this little microphone that goes in real easy, and she can do her reporting. Let's see what else. I got the camcorder here. You're gonna have to kind of open the hand a little bit, which it opens up pretty easily to get that in there. I know I'm very worried about this camcorder because the way it just looks, it looks so delicate. Alright, so her hand popped right out. Damn it. Alright, let me get this back on here so you guys can see. It's this watch is really getting in the way here. Alright, so there we go. So she can do her reporting and recording. You could put it up to her eye there, have her with her camera, that, put it on her arm, that kind of stuff. That looks pretty nice, I like that. So then, you get the idea with that. I'm gonna take the weapon holding hand back off. Oh, and there goes her watch again. And let's see, I'm trying to keep this on here. Still not as bad as Bebop's bracelet, his metal chains that's on his arm that keeps falling off all the time. So she has this hand that's kind of out here like that, and I took my photos of April. I had her holding the turtle comb, which is very nice. It just kind of sits there in her hand, so I like that a lot. You could have her, you know, looking at it, talking to the boys. That's one thing I will say though. I wish that would have had a picture of like Splinter or the Turtles or somebody on it like that. That would have been really cool. But that's about it for April. You know, she's not that bad of a figure. I thought she was gonna be a lot worse from other people's pictures that I've seen and stuff. But you know, she is pretty short. But I mean, I like her nonetheless.